Okay, excellent. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on tonight's Traffic Monsoon webinar. My name is Leroy Lawson. I'll be your host. And it's a great pleasure to always present this information that I'm sharing with you tonight. This business, Traffic Monsoon, is a company I came across back in March of last year. And, without boring you to death with my journey, in a very short period of time, I was able to utilize this platform, this advertising platform, to drive traffic to my websites. And that's all my main concern was when I came to the presentation. I saw a lot of information shared on the night, a lot of income from the presenter that one can generate, but my main focus was getting traffic. I've been using traffic exchanges for many years, and coming across Traffic Monsoon really interested me because I understood traffic exchanges first of all, and I understood revenue sharing. So having both of those in one company was quite interesting. And there was a missing piece of the jigsaw piece as well, which was the owner of the company, and I knew of him from previous as well. So having that combination really gave me a warm feeling to what I was going to be seeing that night, knowing all of those ingredients were part of this business. And within a relatively short period of time, I was able to walk away from a nice career working in the city, doing IT contracting and banks of that nature, because of the power of what you're going to see tonight. And what we're sharing with you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see all along the slides, results are not typical. I'm not making any income or guaranteeing any income that is going to be projected tonight. Anything I'm going to share with you is hopefully to give you an idea and a picture of what's achievable and how the actual company itself works. So sit back, take some notes, any questions, let's cover them at the end of tonight's webinar. So as I said, any information I'm sharing tonight with you guys is purely for illustration purposes. Past performance does not guarantee the same results in the future. Okay, hopefully my internet is good. I've just had a statement come up saying my internet is not stable. So hopefully that will come and go. So make sure you'll read the terms within the company, so you're not violating any terms and you're not saying things that are not correct, because we do have a very stable, profitable business, and we want to make sure if you're joining for the first time that you get the best benefits from it. Okay, so what is Traffic Monsoon? Well, it's a domestic limited liability company. In the UK, we would say it's a limited company, founded by the CEO, Charles Schofield. So, I mentioned at the start of this is that we had a business that I saw back in March, and the only thing for me was the traffic. And we actually had the owner of the company at the end of the actual presentation jump on a Skype call. And I was really impressed with that. And I've gone on to know the owner very well now, spent time with him, and we are in a good place as a result of the owner of the company. So that was back, the launch of this company was back in October 2014, not too long ago. Just over a year and a half now, this company had been really massive lifeblood for a lot of businesses, helping them get more on traffic and helping them generate revenue. Okay, and it's a pay-to-click advertising network is what you're going to see tonight, and how you can actually tap into this. Okay, really powerful stuff here. So let's cut through the presentation now. So if you're making notes, you definitely want to take a note of this website. It's called trafficexchangelist.com. Now, what I like about this company is it's a third-party company. So if you are checking out Traffic Monsoon for the first time, if you've never heard of a traffic exchange, guess what, guys? This list is it's almost never endless of amount of traffic exchanges you can check out and see which ones are actually doing anything, which ones are providing traffic, and ultimately which one you might want to put some of your money to drive traffic to your website. So that's what we're doing. And I mentioned before, I've come across traffic exchanges now since about 2007, and the company that you see highlighted in number 2 position is a company called Easy Hits for You, and they've been around since 2003. And I've known of other companies that we may even get a chance to talk about later tonight. So this industry is nothing new to me, So I came with it with a different angle maybe than some other people who came across Traffic Monsoon. But I really thought it was really nice to see Traffic Monsoon being the #1, company on this traffic exchange. And let's just quickly look over this website. I'm going to bring it over my screen so you can see for yourself. This, sometimes when you look at these PowerPoints, it's all nicely manufactured so that everything works out the way you want it to look. So I've just clicked on it, and Traffic Monsoon is still shown as the #1. So you can go to this website, do your own evaluation. You can click on these different companies, check them out. This is the actual list itself. So if you want to go through the list and see which ones are doing anything, what's their traffic like, you can see it here, guys. So, the popularity of Traffic Monsoon is still up there, still #1. You can see the Alexa ranking, all sorts of stuff, all things that we measure how good a company's getting in traffic. And again, this is third-party validation. One thing I learned many years ago is that documentation beats conversation. It's really something that anybody can just show somebody, and there's no biased opinion about it. It's just in black and white, or in this case, in green and white. So that is the good thing what we have here. So like I said, if you're making notes, then go to a website like that. Let me flip back to the PowerPoint. So again, we talk about Alexa. Alexa is a website which gives ranking on different websites around the world. If you want to know how much traffic your company's getting, you can go to Alexa. Now, when this slide was taken, this image was taken, they were around 972. I believe they're now closer to 2,000 in the Alexa ranking. Again, you can get a lot of analytics go into this website. So Alexa.com is owned by Amazon.com. And I remember using Alexa before Amazon actually got involved and decided to buy it. So this is how long Alexa's been around, since I've started to first look at all of these types of online marketing. I've been doing online marketing roughly since 2004. And Alexa has always been a company that we've always kind of looked into to see how well your website's getting traffic. And you can kind of get some really good information from that. All right. So we're here tonight, guys, because we operate in the biggest market in the world today. Okay. Online advertising is huge. If you're ever wondering, where should I align my time? Where should I put my energy, my focus? You want to look into something that has a lot of traction. Okay. Let me just cut to this. Let me just show you this slide here. I love this slide because you can see now from 2001 all the way up to 2014. And if I showed you 2015 figures, they go even higher than what we see here today. So if you look at that slide, that just tells you pretty much everything what's going on in the advertising industry. And it gives you a real snapshot of what happened in the last 14, 15 years. I mean, if you guys remember the massive big financial crisis we had in 2007, 2008, where, there's lots of people losing money in their respective industries. Overnight, some departments just literally closing and going, and companies really feeling it because of what happened around the world. And not every country, of course, was affected by it, but it was a massive shake-up in the economy, okay? But look at the advertising spend that took place between 2008, in fact, 2007, 8, 9, 10, it just kept growing. All right. So one thing was really apparent was people were not stopping advertising. In fact, if anything, they wanted to advertise what they were doing more. The mere fact that there was so much uncertainty out there drove a lot of people online, drove a lot of people for the first time looking at ways to make money. If you was to type that in any search engine, there'll be millions of pages, millions of results coming back. People looking at a way to generate revenue, generate some sort of income, because overnight they've lost maybe their whole career or everything they've worked up to that point, and we're looking. So advertising was just huge, and all of the companies I'm going to talk about, you guys will relate to this because we were all around in the last 14, 15 years, and we saw companies that we never even heard about become household names. To this day, the companies we're going to talk about are operating in the same space we are operating in. Traffic Monsoon operates in the same very space that these companies that dominate online marketing, online internet searches is in the same ballpark. So let's look at this. Traffic, number one selling product through advertising. Why is that, you may think? Well, hopefully by the end of this this webinar tonight, the answer will be very, very clear as to why all of these companies are tapping in to the amount of money available in advertising. Okay, so Google, Facebook, YouTube, you know, we can go on, Yahoo, Bing. I mean, all of these companies, MSN, they're all advertising networks disguised as something else. Yeah, so search engines, social media networks, video sharing sites. All of these companies are making billions, guys, billions of dollars. And not just every year. These guys are making billions every quarter. You know, that is incredible. I mean, when I look at a company like Google, that makes over $17.4 billion in one quarter in 2015. It just blows me away, guys. And, you know, we don't need to have all the analytics on our hands to know that those figures will probably grow rather than decline. Okay, it is an ever-growing market. The smarter your mobile phone is the more opportunity you're going to have now for advertisers to advertise what they want in front of you. Okay, and this is the world. The more digital online we are, the more advertising you're going to expect. Okay, comes with the territory. And so you look at all these companies, you look at Instagram, you look at all these companies that were brought up, you know, whether it's Twitter, whatever it may be. These are fantastic avenues for people to get their message in front of you, and you can understand why they're willing to do that when billions are generated every quarter. And so all of this money that goes out, and I'll ask you a question, which you know, you may have to really ask yourself, is that every time you are clicking, and I say you because we're all collectively helping these companies make the money they're making, clicking on advertising on their website, guess what, guys? They get the money, right? So don't get mad at them, because we're gonna match them at their game. So now the question is, why aren't you being paid for it? All right. All of this online advertising that people are tapping into, I want to ask you, you know, people clicking on these ads on the internet, why aren't you being paid for it? Okay, so this is where we're going to kind of change the game with Traffic Monsoon. So with Traffic Monsoon, great, guys, you now get paid. You get paid for clicking on those very same ads you may have done all these years. You know, I don't want to depress you on this webinar tonight, but think about it. You know, you've done a lot of clicking. You know, if you've uploaded any video content out there to YouTube or any other video sharing site, guess what? That gives that company a lot of value. Yeah, they got a way in which now they can use those videos to advertise on. We've all gone there, been there. When we want to watch something, an advert comes up in some shape or manner. Okay, so fair enough. We're using their services. They're using what we're putting up there in order for people to advertise on. Okay, so question is, you don't get paid by doing that, but with Traffic Monsoon, you're going to get paid. Okay, and I said I don't need to do a survey asking you guys, has Google or Facebook ever sent you a check? Because I know it would be you know, as a result of that. So let's move on. With Traffic Monsoon, by far, guys, by far, the easiest thing I have ever done. I've been looking at a lot of opportunities for many years. Yeah, for over a decade, I've been looking at opportunities. I'm never one to shy away from an opportunity, a good opportunity to make residual income. And this is by far the easiest thing I've ever done, and the most profitable thing I have ever done to make money. And I'm the guy that didn't come here looking for money. I didn't even know there was that much money, you know, to be made in this company in the first place. I only came because I wanted traffic. So that was quite interesting. So absolutely no special skills required. You know, our motto is, I like putting this on flyers and stuff. If you can click a mouse, you can make money. I mean, it's that simple, guys. You know, there's no product training. I need to show you how to click a mouse. You know, hopefully you've all qualified to do that. So congratulations. Now we're going to show you how we do it and how you can get rewarded for that action as well. So with Traffic Monsoon, our revenue share model allows you to get paid up to 24 times a day, 168 times a week, and 672 times for the month. So every single hour, somebody buys an ad pack, an advertising pack, and I'm going to talk about that in more detail. That allows that individual to tap into profit share from the company. Now, nothing's guaranteed, guys, as I mentioned at the top of the webinar, but we've been doing this now. Well, I've been doing this now since March, and it's been working like gangbusters. I mean, this thing has just been incredible that it just works even when I'm not working, which I like because I don't like working too hard. So Sure Beats waiting 30 days to get paid. And that was me working as a contractor in the city. As much as I loved what I was doing, when I left the office, that was it. My income stopped at that door, and it started again when I went back in. So it was in my best interest to spend as much time, if I wanted to earn more money, spend more time in that building rather than more time that I wanted to do other things with my life. So, and that is really the dilemma for a lot of people, having the quality of time to do the things they want to do with the people they want to do it with. With Traffic Monsoon, it gives you an opportunity to generate revenue. Now, there's 5 different types of revenue we generate from the platform. Okay, we have a profit share model, which I spoke briefly about, which is based on clicking on 10 ads a day, based around an ad pack. And like I said, I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. We have cash links, and these cash links are great. It's extra revenue. You can click on adverts on our platform and actually get paid. So if people want to start off without any money, they can literally go on our platform, click on ads, and actually get paid. Absolutely mind-blowing. They also have a way in which you can get matching bonuses through other people that you've spoken about this, and they've gone on and clicked on those cash links themselves, and you get paid. I think that's just amazing. So these ads can be anywhere from 5 seconds to 60 seconds. And if somebody else that you shared this with went on, clicked on ads, you get paid. I think that's just absolutely amazing. And then we have 10% instant referral commission. If you then decided, you want to go and share it with a lot of people, and they in turn go on and buy some services. So the only way 10% referral commission is released is once a product is purchased, not based on anything else but that. So somebody has to buy a product in Traffic Monsoon in order for you to earn a referral commission. And then ultimately, the last point there talks about turning traffic into cash. So you may not be online yourself. You may not have an online business or a product that you promote. But I say to people that I'm working with is that find something quick to promote. Get an affiliate offer, and that's all just, you're just signing up to a company to promote their product, and that company in turn will pay you as a result of a sale being made through your link they give you, your unique link. So do that, join a home-based business, do something where you can drive traffic to. So now that traffic is actually paying you, it's turning itself into cash. So, and whoever's working with you can actually go into more information on that. But it's real simple, guys. 4 simple steps. You can sign up for free, activate your account, buy ad packs, and click and view 10 ads a day. And then we get paid a daily profit share based on what the company is doing. And, it's really that model that I'm just showed you here, those steps, is really it. There's other intricacy details about how to advertise. But, for the biggest part, sign up for free, make sure it's a Gmail account, activate your account, click on 10 ads. You can buy ad packs. It's optional if you want to buy ad packs straight out the gate. But at some point, you want to buy these ad packs so you can benefit from the traffic. And then you can click and view 10 ads yourself in order for you to get paid profit share. So I spoke about these ad packs. What is an ad pack? You may be asking me. So if you're asking me, this is my answer. They're an advertising package allowing you to get traffic to your website. That is ultimately what it is, pure and simple. So you buy these for $50. Now, if you've ever bought any advertising on any form of paid advertising company, whether it's Google, whether it's Facebook ads or anything like that, you'll be used to doing something like this, buying traffic in increments. In this case, it's $50. What that does, it gives you 1,000 visitors to your website in a form of our traffic exchange. And you get 20 visitors to a website banner. Okay, so again, on the internet, there's loads of these banners that people will click through because there's something on there or there's a message on there that entices them to want to click their banner in the first place. And so if you've not seen one before, we will cover what a banner is. And then you're going to get a revenue sharing position, which is something that the company gives you because they're now going to share with you their information, share with you revenue that you can benefit from when you join. Okay, so the great thing with that, guys, is you are now benefiting from the revenue share from the company. And let me just say, if the company's not bringing any revenue in, guess what, guys? You're not going to earn any revenue from the revenue share. Okay, and that's how the model works. This is why we say income is not guaranteed. But like I said, guys, from the time I've started this back in March, this thing has just been absolutely amazing, and it's very rewarding. But we've got to just make sure you understand how the model works, okay? And we're very fortunate. The company does bring in an awful lot of money every single day, and that's shared amongst their active members, okay? So for each ad pack you buy, $50, you can earn up to $55. Okay, so you're earning a bit of profit on top of your initial purchase of traffic. And like I say, it says it there, it's not guaranteed because it's directly based on the profit share. All right, so let's have a look at that. Let's move there. Let's have a look at that. So everybody, guys, who has an ad pack, I mean, I do think it's quite impossible for somebody not to make money from Traffic Monsoon if they've got at least one active ad pack in the system and have done their 10 clicks a day, 10 ads. You know, you viewed 10 ads on our exchange. You know, you have to really not want to turn on your phone or turn on your laptop or participate in viewing 10 ads in order, if you don't want to make money. Seriously, you have to be really, you know, adverse to making money by not just participating. But once you do something yourself, clicking on those 10 ads, guys, you're going to now be what they call an active member in order for you now to start earning profit share from the company. And this gets paid, you know, every hour, 24 times a day into your Traffic Monsoon account. Okay. So reasons not to sign up. I don't know any. So basically it's free to join. There's no sponsoring required, no selling required. There's no monthly fees. I was just speaking to somebody today about another company that operates in the same arena of profit sharing and advertising, and it was telling me how much they're now having to pay a month, and you know, and what the company's doing. And I'm like, wow, I'm glad I'm not over there. You know, I've joined enough businesses over the years that every month they require some form of monthly fee. So it was so refreshing to come to Traffic Monsoon and not have to pay another fee, just join, you know. And the owner of the company, his whole motto was he just wants people to be able to start earning, you know, just literally be in a position where they can get going. You know, they want to get traffic to their websites. And that's the biggest frustration for most people that I've seen over the years, is that they join company after company and they cannot get anybody to look at their products, look at their website. So now we've got a solution to that, allowing people to, you know, get traffic to their website without having to sell anything, you know, without having to sponsor anything. You know, you can just buy the services and drive traffic to that. So that's accessible for everybody, you know, really and truly. Now, if you want to go out there and recruit, you want to recruit like crazy, obviously, of course, you can earn more. But what I love about this is that we're not leading with having to recruit in order to make money. In fact, if your recruitment burnt out, you know, you know, you just don't want to go there anymore. I kind of jokingly say, you know, you're part of the NFL, you know, the no friends left party. Then this is something that is totally optional. You don't have to do, but if you want to do it, great. It's optional, and it's, you know, what I you know, got a lot of value from, and helped me go from where I started out with, you know, which was basically 1 or 2 ad packs, literally, to the business I was able to generate enough to walk away from my day job. So that was done through recruiting. So how does this work? You can earn 10% direct referral commissions when somebody buys advertising, not just an ad pack. Okay, we have 8 different services that you can actually sell. You know, somebody can buy those services to buy traffic to their website, and you can earn, you know, 10% referral commission on it. Everything except the cash links, I should say, because cash links, you know, you're earning 100% match on those when somebody comes in and actually starts to click on those. So that's a different ball game. But so if somebody comes in and you shared this opportunity with them, they come in and buy an ad pack. When they buy an ad pack, you get paid, and you're going to get paid every time they repurchase. I totally love this. You know, I've looked at a lot of affiliate models, and a lot of the times, you know, the affiliate companies, they will pay you maybe to get that customer in the initial offering, and then they take care of the back end. You know, they They make money, the real money on the back end, which is keeping that customer and constantly selling back to that customer and upselling them and all sorts and cross-selling them, the whole lot. Here, guys, every person you bring in, you now are in a position where you will earn a recurring 10% commission for every time they make a purchase. Okay, absolutely powerful. So powerful, I didn't even, I think a lot of people don't really understand the true value of that by looking after somebody who comes in and wants to buy traffic. Now, this is great because it goes straight into your Traffic Monsoon account, real time. Yeah, we're talking about, oh, you may see it appear in a week's time after the company has taken their piece of the action. No, we're talking real time, guys. Money going straight into your account. I've never seen anything move this quick in my life. So when somebody comes and buys an advertising pack, you get an email notification, and then by the time you've logged in, it's there. It's there for real, right? It's there in tangible money you can draw out, or you can use it to purchase more advertising. Absolutely fantastic. So we've got different payment gateways like Payzar and Solid Trust Pay. We even have a solution now. You can go directly onto our platform and buy advertising with your card in hand, debit card, credit card, and make that transaction straight out the gate. You can even bank wire to Traffic Monsoon's account they've got set up with Chase Bank. So you've got many different options here, guys, that you can get started with. Withdrawals are great. Like I said, it's within seconds. You can withdraw your earnings, and there's no limit on when you want to withdraw them. You are literally in control of that, and this is something I've very rarely seen, where you can go on the platform, hit the withdraw button at time you want, not a time when the company says you can only withdraw between Monday to Friday, and make sure you do it between 9 and 6. What happens over the weekend? And you would access your funds. You won't be able to with those companies. So I love the fact that they made it available 24 hours a day. And I really test this because I do my withdrawals typically Sunday night, first thing Monday morning. Nobody's going to be up. Probably not going to be up at that time. And it just works. It doesn't need nobody to sign it off. So it's a great system. So I'm going to give you some quick referral examples just so that it computes and you can kind of see how this is possible. So you're going to earn 10% on referrals daily for life. So let's say you have 4 members, and those 4 members, they've got 20 ad packs. You have now made $400 as a result of that. Okay. Remember, each ad pack you're going to earn $5 on. And I'm going to talk fairly quick, guys. So just, if it's going over your head, I just want you to get the overall picture of what we're doing here. So each ad pack you're going to earn $5 on. You've got 20 ad packs in the system. You've got 4 members who've accumulated. You've got a total accumulation of $400 as a result of that. Let's say now you had 20 members. They were all purchasing 10 ad packs a day. That's $1,000 a day. 100 members purchasing $2,000 a day. Okay. It doesn't matter how many packs. You will still earn $5 per pack once each pack has done its, somebody's bought that pack. You will just earn $5 off that transaction. So I just want to make sure that's clear. So if somebody comes in 200 members, purchasing 4 ad packs, that's $4,000 daily. They've gone and purchased that. So you've now been rewarded. These are your direct referrals that you have personally introduced to Traffic Monsoon. Okay, so this is a multi-level where, we're going to get paid on 5 levels, 10 levels deep and stuff like that. We get paid very handsomely just on 1 level alone. So I would rather be paid on 1 level very handsomely than be not paid too great on 10 levels or whatever levels. Yeah. So we've got something that really works really well, and it's a game changer, absolute game changer. So at this moment in time, guys, I want to give my voice a little break, and I've got a great guest on the call tonight. Actually, let me just quickly bring up the little ranks before I bring on the different ranks before I bring on my guest tonight. If you are somebody who likes to go for goals and aim for different targets, then we've got a way in which we reward people through their journey with Traffic Monsoon. Okay, so we've got these pins that you can see anywhere from a bronze pin all the way up to a triple diamond pin. It's top of the pinnacle there. And I know there's going to be some new pins being worked on because of the fact that people are hitting these levels and are excelling. So the gentleman I have on the call tonight is a triple diamond. He is one individual who had hit the ranks, went through all the ranks. And that's a great thing, guys. You know, we all start off at the same spot, you know, and depending on how you build your business and how your strategy is, you know, you can go and hit these ranks. And there's other criteria as well, depending on how many referrals you have. So without further ado, I want to bring on my guest, Dilip Patel. Now, this time we're going to do something slightly different, because typically I just normally get them to hear their voice, and we just hear us, see their static picture. But I'm actually going to bring him on and hear from him, and hopefully share the screen with him as well. So first of all, let me unmute the lines. Dilip, are you there?
I am here, Leroy.
Fantastic. Okay, awesome. So you can now, let's get your, I'm going to introduce you to everyone. Put your video on if you can from there. I'm going to, I think I see you. Fantastic. Welcome. So look at you. You're all kitted out there in your Traffic Monsoon gear.
Oh, yes. Don't go anywhere without it.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Good stuff, man. So for the people on the webinar tonight, I do want to get you to share your journey, your story on this. And let me just, you've got a slide there that you want to share with everyone, or you want to log into your screen or anything whilst you're going through this?
Okay, I just need you to
I'm going to
sharing your screen so I can share my screen.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to turn this, I'm going to turn mine off. Let's see here. I'll stop this share. Okay, so it's over to you, buddy. I'll leave you to take control.
Okay, well, first of all, let me just say, Leroy, what a wonderful presentation you are doing. And it's a great honor to be on tonight's webinar with yourself. So I just got to say good evening to everybody. I hope everybody can hear me. But yeah, basically, I started my journey with Traffic Monsoon, and obviously I'll go into my live account and give an indication to everybody, obviously, what I've done with working with Traffic Monsoon. Obviously, before I do that, obviously the results are not typical, they're not guaranteed, and it all depends on our own individual ethics of working of life. So obviously I worked my own strategy and obviously built my own business my own way. So based on that, obviously I'm going to show you. So before I go there, can everybody hear me? Obviously can just quick put a chat or something in the box to say they can hear me. Or Leroy, are you happy to?
I can hear you loud and clear, so I think we're all good.
Hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So basically, let me just go rewind a bit. So before I joined Traffic Monsoon, my typical day life was a working job, working different shift patterns, and I was working for a local bus company here in Leicester. I've been doing that for around about 10 years. Before I was then introduced, well, my best friend came up to me and approached me to introduce me to a presentation evening for Traffic Monsoon, which I attended on the 12th of April, 12th of April, 2015, last year. And I went to the same presentation, obviously, which was shown to myself, like same way. Obviously, we attended a live presentation, and obviously I attended that meeting, looked at it, took all the information in. I went away, and then next day, literally, I took the leap of faith. I registered free of charge with Traffic Monsoon. There was no charge for me to join, and till now, I'm still not paying any fees with Traffic Monsoon. So literally, it is completely free. So as Leroy has just explained, there is just a simple registration form that we have to fill out. It just takes the basic information of an individual person. Like I said, you do need to have a Gmail account. So obviously I did get my Gmail account. And then come 13th of April, officially I joined Traffic Monsoon, and I took the leap of faith. I came into the business, obviously buying the advertisement packages, which is available within Traffic Monsoon. So I started off with 100 packs. And what that was showing to me was that on a daily basis, that was earning me like $100 a day. So that was just solely based on my own individual effort, how I was working the business. So I started off with 100 packs, and then we had a strategy where we were just recompounding the packages. And every day when I was earning $100, I was just putting that money straight back into the business and buying 2 more packs every single day. Gradually, I built it up to a certain level. And then I decided I'm going to now take a wage from my own business. And I continued doing that for a while. And then obviously I decided I wanted to grow the business, and I carried on. So November the 21st of last year, that is when the day came for me where I officially then said to my manager that enough is enough. I've done enough hours with the bus company, and I'm now going to call it a day. And that's when I officially resigned from my job, and obviously became a full-time traffic monsooner. And we've been to various different places. As myself personally, I've toured quite a few places. This year alone, I've been to Germany, I've been to India, and we just recently came back from last week with Leroy as well. We just got back from New York as well. So my journey has took me quite a few places, and all from the help of Traffic Monsoon. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly share with you my screen. So first of all, Leroy, can you confirm that you can see my screen?
Can't see at the moment. Let me check something for you. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make you the host, so you should now be able to share your screen. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, so you should be able to now see my screen.
Perfect.
Okay, so I'm just going to quickly refresh my screen because it's probably timed out and I've got to re-sign into my account. So just bear with me. So hopefully everybody will be able to see me, logging into my account. Now, obviously, I've done a bit of extra security on my account, so it's going to ask for a secondary password for me. So I'm just going to
you're unlocking the vaults, mate.
Sorry?
I said you're unlocking the vaults.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Okay, so basically, what I'm going to go through literally here some of the products what Leroy has gone through.
We're going to do it together. Okay,
so this is actually one of our products, which is what we call a login page. So we have over 3.3 million members who are part of Traffic Monsoon. Now, before I actually go into my back office, those 3 million people are actually going to watch your business before anybody can actually go into their back office. This is actually one of our products, what we call the login page. So you can imagine if you are promoting your business on our platform, you're going to have at least 3 million people who actually log in more than once a day. So they see your business. So that is a big exposure to your business, which you can have here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to log into the back of my back office now. Hey, okay, what happened there? So as you know, we do have some technical issues sometimes. Okay, so
I was going to say, it's pretty good for the person advertising, right? They get to see your ad again.
We're going to do it together.
Yeah.
So let's get started. So take my card, and this is a card from it.
Okay, so this is a picture of my back office. So obviously we're going to go through a couple of things here. So you can see on the left-hand side all the different products that we can offer to any new member and different ways of how you can promote your business through our platform. So you can see that obviously one thing I want to show you. Now, as you know, if you've not got a business, like Leroy has explained, you can be an affiliate for different other types of companies. Now, if I give you an example, now here's some companies which I'm obviously putting my offer out to. So you can see that I actually send traffic to those websites. So there's that. Then obviously you got the cash links, which you can buy cash links and promote your own business through a cash link. So that's one way. Now going down, which Leroy was talking about, the free cash links. So if you become a member free of charge and you don't obviously want to put any money into the business, then you can actually just join up free of charge, click on these cash links, and look, there's free money there. Absolutely free money. Just click away and you'll see all the individual values. Just literally, once you click on it, confirm that you've done it, and the money will hit your account balance. And you can do it totally free of charge, no charge at all. Now, if you look here, basically gives you an indication of when I joined. So obviously, I joined the 13th of April, 2015. And it gives you the details of my user ID, the sponsor who I actually signed up underneath. So you can see all that. So it's not, everything is actually in black and white. So my daily earnings of whatever I earn comes into my account balance. So if obviously today is a bit low because I've already bought my packs already and I've already gone into my account, which is already in my balance at the moment. But just to show you basically that everything is recorded. Now, you probably see that there's currently an active balance and a pending balance. The reason of that is obviously that money is currently in a frozen position until the issue obviously gets resolved with PayPal. So obviously that money will be then released to me and then that money will be joined up with that. So that goes to there. Now, like Leroy says, the withdrawal is absolutely instant. I can withdraw that money or whatever I put in there, I can withdraw that straight to my bank. The only option I got to do is just click on that withdraw button. And I have an option. Where do I want to withdraw it to? So I got Payza, Solid Trust. I can just put in the details, how much I want to withdraw and withdraw it, and it will go straight into my account. So that's a record of that. So going further down, obviously this is a record of everything what I've done so far. So as I started the business, on the 13th of April, I started with 100 packs. As you can see, it's currently now built up to almost like 3,600 active pending packs and plus the active packs, but grand total of packs 10,209 packs. Between now and between 13th of April and now, my total turnover in my business, I've currently earned over $591,394. Then, obviously, from the sharing of when I started my packs, obviously that's what I've earned, 455 just from the profit sharing within the business. But then I decided I want to grow the business. So what I started to do was I was starting to introduce people into my business. So I started to sign up people. And you can see that every time I keep signing up, members who decide to become active members and buy packs within the business, I've earned a commission of $135,718 within a period of just over 12 months. Not only that, when people say, oh, they can't do this and they can't earn any money from it, I won't believe that for 1 second. Because, like I said, this business you can earn for free. So if you even sign up free members and just tell them to do cash links, you can see I've actually earned $238 from my 48 people of just clicking on cash links. So, it's impossible that you do not earn money from this business. Like I said, all you got to do is just watch 10 adverts. What I'm going to do is give you an example how easy it is just to watch 10 adverts. All you got to do, click on this red button at the top. You can see there's a counter here, which is counting down from 20 seconds. And you can see there's an ad there. These are the ads that you're actually watching. You're just watching. You're not doing anything. But you may come across an advert that you might like. So it's not stopping you from actually, joining up for that particular offer. There you go. So there's my 20-second completed. All you got to do, once it's completed, in a short while, you'll see 5 pictures here. All you got to do is click on the 2 identical images, click on that, click on the next site, and if you look in this corner here, it currently says 0, click on the next site, and I've now watched 1 advert. That's how simple it is. That's it. All you got to do is watch 10 adverts like that, and you've done for today. It takes no more than 5 minutes to do this business, and I've done my business, and that's all I've been doing for the last 12 months. Clicking on 10 adverts, talking to people, getting them to join the business, and that's it. Make money. That's how simple this business is. And like I said, within a period of from the 13th of November to the 13th of April to the 21st of November, gave me the chance to have the freedom to spend more time with my family. That's it. I'm spending more time with my family, do what I can do, like Leroy does. We get to visit places that we've never ever been before or we could never do. And this income is more than what I've actually earned in 10 years of working with my bus company. So it literally this business just blows my mind away. How easy it is, first of all, and how easy you can actually do it. Like Leroy says, if you can click a mouse, you can do this business. And that's how easy it is. And just to give you an outline, what you need to do in regards to filling a registration form. So obviously, all you got to do is go to the Traffic Monsoon website, click on sign up. What you do need to have is your sponsor's ID. So obviously, when you go to the sign up page, when it gets there,
Uh-oh. Yeah,
we'll get there in a minute. Right. So here's an example of a registration form. Like I said, what you need to do is obviously you need when you have your sponsor's name. Obviously, it'll ask you to enter your sponsor's name. But here you go: personal information, contact information. You fill in your address. You fill in these are your actually details which you need to set up for yourself to register for Traffic Monsoon. So you actually enter your own user ID, your own passwords, your withdrawal code. Now, like Leroy says, obviously you don't need to have a Payzer or a Solid Trust account, because with our new option now, sorry, I forgot to show you that, but with our new option, you can actually now log in to your account and pay directly with your own card now. So I'm going to show you that. Sorry, I forgot to show you that. So if you just give me 2 seconds while I quickly log back into the account again.
So I am at the bank right now. I'm going to do a live withdrawal from FutureNet. We're going to do it together. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to take my card.
Right. So when you want to buy with a debit card, obviously we have the option now, we can do that. But before you actually have that option available, you need to make sure that your account status here says approved. So obviously with any new members, when they sign up free of charge, it will actually say not verified. The reason why it says not verified is that now we're actually asking people to upload their own documents. So you will need to upload a passport or a driving license to get your account verified. So you will need to do this before you actually can have the option for the credit card. But like I said, within 24 hours or less, your account could be approved. Okay, once it's approved, and then what will happen is you will have the option to actually go in and buy, advertisement traffic for your businesses by having the option, which is you can see now here, which is the credit card gateway. So you can, once you choose that option, it will go through the summary of all your charges, and all you got to do is just put your card details in. That's it. You've actually paid with your own card. That's it. You can go and buy it with your own card, credit card or debit card. Straightforward. So that is the option which is available with Traffic Monsoon. So there's no hassle with third payment processors like Solid Trust or Payzer. And obviously later on, in due time, we're all going to get our own prepaid MasterCards as well. So you can actually withdraw to your own prepaid MasterCard, go shopping with it, pay your fuel, or you can go to an ATM machine and withdraw your money. That's how simple it is. That's it, Leroy.
Wow, that was very good. Very good, Dilip. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome job there. So, and Dilip is a great presenter. Was presenting in New York, as well as the regular spot that he does up in Leicester. So it's great to have your teaching on the system as well. So that's a great job, man. Right. So what I'm going to do,
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much for your time, man. I really appreciate that. It was good. That was excellent. Let me grab that back from you. So let me see. I'll tell you what, can you stop?
Screen's all yours now.
Yeah, nice one. Right, so I'm going to reclaim that. And then I'm going to, let me just kill your...
Hope I've not made anyone disappear.
Nah, I hope not. Nah, we're still good. So let me I'm going to kill you there. Well, I say kill you in the nicest possible way. Stop your video, and then I'm going to put back on the slideshow. So great job there, Dilip. Really good content shared. And guys, this is the beauty about this business. And there you go. Got the badge there to show the triple diamond status. So it was great, and the fact that when we on doing these webinars, you can see different people's backgrounds, and it's available to anyone. This opportunity here that people want to put the work in. the results are just quite staggering. You know, I've never seen so many success stories in a business before until I came across Traffic Monsoon. So again, so why that statement I just made, so many success stories in Traffic Monsoon in the time this company's been around, is quite staggering. And so what does make this different? The things that Dilip spoke about just now, you know, it's very easy to do. But I love the fact that we have retail customers, any person, company, any business owner, they could just purchase the ad packs and just buy traffic for their website, not you know, without the need to go out there and, you know, be an affiliate with sending out their links and posting out their link all over the place. They could just buy the service, which is really important for any business. But the lifeblood of any business is that people want the services that we have. Again, free members can earn credits, and I love this. In fact, we don't even make a big song and dance about this, but I think we should. You know, when you are doing your surfing and you're viewing 10 ads a day, guess what, guys? You also earn free credits. So those free credits you can now use to promote any other offer that you have. So extra earnings, of course, can be made from cash links. Again, that's a lovely game changer. Absolutely lovely game changer. Go on the platform, start clicking on ads, and actually make money. And there, you know, and from there, you can do what you want. You know, no monthly fees to eat out your money, no sponsoring required. And then there's no limit on ad packs either, how much you want to purchase. And so Dilip showed you, with using Allied Wallet, you can make direct purchases, or, you know, if you're with one of these payment processing companies, you can use them as well. Especially if you're looking to withdraw, you can use those for now for withdrawals. So fast start process, guys. Enroll for free. You know, just, you know, it's not going to be a difficult decision unless you don't need traffic for your website, and unless you do not want to earn revenue from the product, you know, from the company. That is really what it comes down to. If you do want traffic, then just enroll for free. You know, we're not looking to take any of your money. As you can see, buy as many ad packs as you can. View 10 ad packs a day. That is mandatory once you've got an ad pack. And I do really stress point number 2, buy as many ad packs as you can. Don't break the bank or feel you have to take a loan out to do any of what we're sharing with you tonight. You should not be in a position where it's going to financially burden you to actually get involved with Traffic Monsoon. If that's the case, there's something wrong, okay? It should not be a case of that. You are buying services like you would buy any other service with any other company, okay? The benefit what we have here is that we're going to pay you part of the profit share, okay? And then optional, go out there and you can sponsor and, you know, refer people into the program like crazy, okay? So I love leaving it with this statement here: money never sleeps. It's absolutely true. Big endorsement there. Get started now. Of course, make sure your questions are all answered. Get back to the person who invited you onto this webinar, and then it says click the button below, but there's no button below. But you know, important just to make sure your questions are answered. And on that note, the time now is just a few minutes after the hour. I do want to spend a few minutes to make sure if any of you guys have got any burning questions, that I get them covered in the next 5 minutes. So I'm literally going to take the next 5 minutes or so just for any questions, and maybe you don't have any, which is great. So feel free to unmute yourself, and you can let me know if you've got any questions. Raise your hand if I don't see your question, but unmute yourself or use the chat window on Zoom to ask me any questions directly so everybody can see it, or privately. Over to you guys. I'll give that about a minute, and whilst you're doing that, I'm actually going to log into my account and just I know I want to cover one question for somebody who should be on this call regarding text advertising. So that was a question from previous, and I'll cover that now. Okay, I've got another question here. Is it going to be? Yep, the recording will be published and be sent out via normal means. So whoever got you onto this webinar, get back to them. I will be sending it out to the normal list of people who normally get on the webinar. If you want to make sure that I've got your email address or anything like that, if you're not getting my emails, then just message me direct in the chat window. You can do it privately if you don't want it to be broadcast. and I will. Okay, Gliz, yeah, no problem. I'll send you that, and I'll take care of that. So here we go. No further questions for now. I will quickly log in, and let's have a look. So I'm going to switch gears. Let me just end this slideshow. I'm going to put on the log into my account, and I'll show you. I'm going to answer that question on text advertising. So let's go. Traffic Monsoon. And there we go. So I'll sign in here, as you've seen earlier. That person's ad. Now that's the thing. You imagine we've already seen the person's ad who's bought a login page about 3 times already. It's going to be number 4. Do you think this is a great way for somebody who's literally wants to get a lot of people viewing their ad to get a lot of viewers? This is absolutely great because most people don't log in just once. Okay, somebody else is advertising. So sometimes you may see somebody else share that advertising spot, you know, or the timer for that spot is up, which I think is what's happened here. And so depending on the time zone, time difference, when these ads kick in for 24 hours, somebody else is now advertising something else. So great. So there's $84 in there. I'm going to use this opportunity to quickly buy an ad pack. If you've never seen how to buy an ad pack, my strategy is once I've got $50 in there, I'm going to buy another ad packs. And just to show you my account, I've got 200 ad packs bang on the money. And so let me go here. I'll go to my banners, and I am going to click on one of my banners that I'm promoting. So let me just promote. Add it to this offer here. So I'm advertising solo advertisements, and I'm going to use for my account balance, which I've got $84. I click on preview. Actually, I did that quite quick. So just to show you, can I go back from there? No, it's gone off my screen, so I'm not going to muck about with that. I clicked on that buy ad pack, click on preview. It's going to show me the amount, $50 in total. And I'm going to do pay now. So there's no fees involved because it's coming from my actual account balance. There's no payment processor involved in that transaction. So it's done. Thank you. It's successful. I always double check that it's actually gone through. So if I scroll down, I've got $35 left. So once that hits another $50, guess what? I'm going to buy another ad pack. You can see I've just bought the ad pack now. I've got 201 ad packs. And if you look here, my total sharing positions, active positions, I'm going to show you the ones I've just bought today, just so you get an idea of how the revenue share works for real. So look at that one there. I bought this one here around 11, 12 today, probably more like midday because the time is an hour difference. And that's already earned me 17, coming up to 18 cents, okay? So these other ones that I just purchased is not showing through yet. Oh, sorry, you know what? I've just looked at my closed packs. Let me go back to yeah, that is right, sorry, that is right. I did click on active, didn't I? So you don't need to be a rocket scientist to do this. So you can see there, I've got that one there showing at 18 cents. So we'll wait for that revenue to kick up. And we roughly say each pack you have roughly earns $1 a day in the system. Okay, so that's a great thing about what we have. The rev shares just kick in and you'll see that. Now, text ads. So the question was, how do you set up text ads? Text ads is a very good way of advertising. They are, if you're used to writing any ads online, like in Google, for example, Google AdWords, they give you a few lines. You put your benefit features of the product and you put your website in there. And they're a good way of driving traffic. So I do tell people, if you're not using text ads, you should try them if you're looking to get traffic. And so what happens is you create your offer and you buy you create whatever content. Let's just set up a brand new one. And I'm going to put the title of mine. So I've got up here already, one I made earlier. I can put on here, create massive results. Let's say that in your business. So this is it. You've got 30 characters there, 25 there, and I'm going to put in my link. And so my link here could be business mastery. Mastery. Can you spell mastery.com? And then I'm going to set my budget for this. Okay, so my budget, my daily budget, I say I want to maybe run with $5 a day. That's going to give me 2,500 clicks. My campaign budget in total is going to be a minimum of $40. I do update. So each day, once it hits this $5 limit, that's good to go. And then when I'm ready, I can just do add clicks. And when I do that, I can either pull it from my actual account if I've got enough money in there, which I haven't. So if you're ever going to make a purchase, you may notice if you click on select processor, it won't show your account balance if there's not enough money to cover it. So then your only options would be, in this case, Payza or Solid Trust Pay in order to put the money in there. Okay, so obviously I'm not looking to run that campaign, but that's how easy it is. Set up the text ad, and then you go to your text ad, and you'll see the text ad will probably be active. You can see your amount of clicks go into it, and you can see these ones here are changing as well. So this is a good ad there. Not sure they're really taking advantage of that. So that doesn't look like a good example of an ad because they're missing any text about it. Okay, so hopefully that answers that question. If we haven't got any other questions, I'm going to call it a wrap. I'm going to thank my guest, Dilip Patel, for his input on tonight's webinar. Thanks very much. That was a really great, detailed layout on the business as well. And I'm going to thank you for your time tonight. And I hope this information has been of value to you. I will get the recording out as soon as it's ready to be available. And guys, hope to see you at one of the meetings in and around the UK very soon. If you are in London next week, we do have a big event in London area in Wembley with Imi, one of the top earners in the whole company. If you are going to be around, make sure you get down there, give up your time, learn from a high earner in the company. He's going to be doing some training on that day, and you get to understand how it's possible to go from very humble beginnings to be able to build a kind of income that Imi has been able to create for himself, which is now extended well over $1 million in Traffic Monsoon. So with that said, guys, I'm going to catch up with you guys soon. Take care. Speak to you soon. God bless.
Thanks, Leroy.
Cheers, guys.